This morning, an appeals court issued a highly unusual writ of mandamus ordering the trial court to dismiss the Flynn case. This came about because of overwhelming evidence illegally withheld by DOJ prosecutors for years that the prosecution was contrived, politically motivated, and directed not by career prosecutors but by political operatives at the very highest levels of our government. Mr. Flynn's attorney, Sidney Powell, told us she believes Mr. Flynn was targeted because he knew exactly the extent of corruption in our intelligence agencies and that his appointment as National Security Advisor was a direct threat to these forces within those agencies. Now, we give to our intelligence and justice agencies the most terrifying powers our government possesses: the power to spy on American citizens, the power to strip people of their privacy, of their livelihoods, of their liberty, and to destroy their lives and even their families' lives. When these powers can be turned against our democratic principles and our Republican institutions, we forfeit our Constitution and all of the blessings of liberty that it protects. We now know that a cabal of political activists did exactly that. They took a document that they knew was false, and they used it as a pretext to initiate an investigation, accusing a presidential candidate of colluding with a foreign power, leaked the existence of that investigation in an attempt to influence the 2016 presidential election, and having failed to do that, then to use it to undermine and obstruct the duly elected President of the United States. As the truth comes out, and we just saw a bombshell today in the Comey notes in the Flynn case, the other shoe is about to drop. As Tennyson said, the wheels of the gods grind slow, but they grind exceedingly fine. And so now we have a concerted effort to undermine these investigations by travesties like the proceedings today. Attorney General Barr has a responsibility to uphold the rule of law, the equal protection of our laws, and the impartial administration of these laws. That is exactly what he is doing, and that's exactly what makes him such a threat to those who abuse their powers and undermine the rule of law. Judge Mukasey, what happens if our justice and intelligence agencies can target rival candidates on specious grounds, if the incoming NSA director can be targeted at the highest levels of our government and set up to be maliciously prosecuted, if excessive sentences can be sought against politically disfavored defendants in direct contravention to sentencing guidelines? Judge, you've devoted your life to the equal protection of the law. What's your assessment of the events that I've referenced, and where are we going if these bad actors can go unchallenged and unpunished?
Well, I think the matters you reference are a serious threat to the faith that people have to have in the functioning of their government in order for this country to continue to function. And I was a great supporter, and still am, of the intelligence community, but when people in that community abuse their power, that really shakes people's faith in the work product of that group and in their government generally.
If you are talking to the American people right now, what would you tell them that they need to know?
Well, how long do we have? I don't think that I'm in a position to give a long discursive presentation on what they need to know. I think they're going to find out what they need to know in due course when investigations now underway run their course, and we'll find out what happened.
Are you concerned that there is a concerted effort to derail those investigations before they're completed and the truth is out?
Well, I don't know about derail, because I don't think that John...
Well, these proceedings, for example.
These proceedings could have the effect of tainting the Attorney General and, through him, John Durham. But John Durham has been at this for a long time. He had the faith of 3 Attorneys General, at least: Janet Reno, me, my successor, and Attorney General Barr. That's 4.
Well, hopefully the truth will out and justice will be served. Thank you.